If I got the pole though, I might be able to rescue him that way. Oh, buddy. That sucker's bouncing and moving. Are you excited? Yeah? Oh, something's pulling. Wow, look at the size of that thing. You're doing great, dude. I'm glad you came along with me. Whoa, big alligator, dude. All right, Ryder, you ready to go fishing?
A big one I ever seen.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Fish Guy Josh. He's my son Ryder, and this is father-son fishing. Today on the channel, we're busting out the Pirogue, the old Cajun paddlecraft. We're gonna go out to our swamp near our house, try and run trot lines for the first time. So Ryder's gonna get a brand new Cajun fishing experience today. It should be fun. It should be scenic out on the swamp, and we're gonna do it all.
With a kid.
Hi, dude. Ready to hit the Pirogue?
Yep.
Yup. Let's do it.
But I can't get out.
Well, it's because I gotta loosen you up, bro. You never know, huh?
Just in case there's any crawfish.
Yeah, just think.
But I think he could be surprised way up here.
You think so?
Look.
And there's our safety supplies. Okay. Exactly. In case we get stuck in the mud. All right, here's our trot line gear. Yahoo! Don't know what kind? Okay.
I like one of my favorite colors.
All right. Gonna have our boat box. Put our keys and our phone in there. Yep, it's got all our emergency stuff. Way better? Okay. we got our next obstacle.
But let's go right through there.
We're gonna try.
Isn't it saucy?
Huh?
Isn't it so saucy? Oh,
Let's see.
I think we're stuck.
Not yet, we're not. Oh, because we're in a pirogue, dude. See? Being in a pirogue means our boat is small, but it can get over obstacles. It only needs a little bit of water to float. Kind of neat, huh?
Why?
Because the one thing about a pirogue is, while it can go in very shallow water, and it's perfect for this shallow swamp, it can be kind of shaky. So we don't want to put too much weight in it, and we don't want to move around too much, okay? Just so that we're extra safe. Because even though the water is only like 2 or 3 feet here, there are alligators and snakes, and it's kind of cold today. So we don't want to be in the water, do we?
But I also saw a big rumble from the water back there.
You saw a big rumble from the water?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Like it was a crazy bubble one.
Huh.
Like it was a rumbly bubble.
A rumbly bubble?
Probably was a guard and it saw us and it just didn't rumble.
Oh, we like scared the gar?
Like it rumbled.
We scared the gar and made it rumble. Oh, we're back on the bottom right there. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. I don't even know if we can set our trot line, dude. It might be too shallow. If it is, we might have to go on the other side of the bayou. Wow, that water's moving though. Look at that. That's why it's so shallow. They are pumping that water out. It rained a lot and they don't want it to get full and flooded before the next big rain, so they got it wide open. But you know what that means?
What?
When we paddle back home, it's going to be easy because we're going to be going with the current. Whenever you go paddling, if you can help it, you should always first go against the current, and then on the way back, go with the current.
We could just go in the flow,
Yeah, we're just going to be going in the flow, exactly.
but we might get
Wow.
a little.
Here's our dam, but holy cow,
What?
there's no water. There's no water. Remember before, the water covered all that stuff. That's nuts. All right, here's where we want it to be. So now we got to see if we can put our trot line out or not.
I think we crashed.
Do what? We're gonna crash? We're not gonna crash. I did it on purpose, Sid. All right, Ryder. Mr. Ryder. Now we gotta figure out where I want to tie. How deep are we?
Dad,
Oh man. Dude, it is not deep at all. That is not cool, dude. Let's see. Maybe. Does it go right there? It's not too deep.
not too deep.
Not too deep. Not a big fan of that, but I don't know if we have a choice, dude. If we're gonna do a trot line, I think this is the only thing we can do.
I'm cold.
You're cold? You want your hoodie?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. There you go. Now use that hand to help this sleeve.
Got it.
Got it? Cool. Is that a little better? You want me to, if you lean forward, I'll put it behind your life jacket too. There you go. You want the hood? Boom. Whoa.
Am I like you?
You're like a miniature version of me, yes? Okay. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this trot line we're gonna have to
What?
set it up first.
Can you hold
Because the
on?
first thing we're gonna do is tie this. And once it's tied, it's okay if we drift because I'm gonna unwind it, okay? And we do it over and over. Tie our little hitch on there.
What?
A little hitch.
What's a hitch?
That's a knot. Okay. Now, the idea is that as we drift, we're gonna lay this out, okay? We can even do it like this. Do you want to do this part? Huh? So I have my hands like this. I'm gonna roll it backwards like that, okay? So you're gonna need to face that way. Okay?
Like this?
Yeah, face that way. Hold it with both hands like that. Okay, well, other way. There you go. All right, now hold on. Let me start first. This will be tricky. Other way. Let's see if you can do it. There you go. Whoop, whoop. Got it? You need help? That's okay. You're learning, dude. You're learning. Let's see. Get to there. There you go. Now we'll go. Cool. All right.
Now it's under the water.
Well, that's the idea. Is to get it underwater. See how I'm unwinding it like this?
Yes.
And then we're just gonna float that way. And we're gonna unwind our trot line. Well, there's definitely some fish over there. It's just super shallow. Don't like that part.
I need more line. I need more line.
All right, you got it, dude. Okay. So now what we're gonna do?
Is get off of the roof.
We are gonna get off of the branch first. We're gonna take our clip for our weight. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now what we're gonna do? Try and get out of the branch. Straighten ourselves back out. There we go. See how we're going over like this? I'm gonna try and
What?
sink our trot line. Now our trot line is in the water. Now comes the harder part. Now we gotta bait it and put hooks on them. I got all my hooks lined up in my bucket, okay?
I don't want to look.
Now your job
It's what?
Your job's gonna be to hand me fish, okay? Well, just wait and rinse them after the fish are done. So for now, you just hold your fish till I put a hook on. Okay?
Can I put one out?
Out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can maybe just put one out. That could work.
Like I'm gonna put them in a straight line.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that'll work. So all I'm gonna do, see, I'm gonna take this hook and I'm gonna go through the fish. Okay. And then we'll move down to the next one. And we'll do the same thing.
Over and over again?
Over and over again. It's gonna take us a little while. That's why we didn't bring fishing line or anything else, because we're kind of racing to do this before it's dark. Huh.
Here. One.
Oh, I just did.
Can I put the bait on?
On the hook?
Yeah.
You think you can handle it? Maybe? You want to hold it while I... Oh, yeah, you hand it to me, that'll be better. It's pretty dangerous with these hooks right now. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I got our weight.
What happened? Can I put that weight in?
No. It's very heavy.
How heavy?
Well, it's not super heavy, but it's kind of dangerous with all the hooks. So we're going to move it way over here.
Out of the stump?
Out of the stump. Well, we're going to angle it way over here.
Out of the stump?
We're going to drop it right there. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the stump where it's stuck and fix it. Okay.
Which way?
Whoa.
What?
Something big was in the water.
Can I get the line?
Well, it's got hooks on it, so I should probably do it just to be careful, okay? While we're still... You and I have never done this before, so we're trying to kind of learn together, okay? So... I'll get the... Yeah, see, because it's already stuck on the thing. There we go.
Can I see if it still has bait?
Everything's still got bait on it.
Everything all the way down?
Yeah. All right, dude. Trot line set. Let's get out of here before it gets dark, huh? Whoa. That was a fish.
How big?
Oh, decent size. I think it was a gar. All right. Here comes our obstacle.
Our big one. Is it a big one?
It's not that big.
That's big.
But if we had a bigger boat, it might be tough. But we're in the Pirogue. So we got this, dude. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Get some speed. Get some speed. Yeah.
I think when we went the other way, that was tougher.
It was tougher the other way, huh? Ryder's ready for the boat. She's in there. Yes. Our what?
Our green tanks?
Our blue seats
Yes.
and our paddles.
Yes.
Kind of gotta have the paddles, huh?
To power our boat. Or we could just use our hands as paddles.
Yeah.
Can I have my seat?
I think that's all we can do because he's starting to bleed too. I feel like if I try and grab him.
Can you take that pole out of the water?
Yeah.
No, look, we can't fly with that.
Oh. If I got the pole though, I might be able to rescue him that way. All right. All right, I'll have somebody just hold his,
You want to bring some?
like the top of his head here. just like this. Yeah, you hold what you're doing, and you hold where my hand is. There we go.
Oh.
Hold, buddy. Try not to cut him either. Wish I could. I know, dude. Sorry.
Then you want to try going the other way. I see it's wrapped under his tongue.
Yeah, but
There you go.
it's hooked. Once it's hooked in like that, sometimes you do more good.
Just
I mean, you do worse.
so it can go
Yeah.
down.
See, he's got a big old hole right there. But all right, hold his head because he's gonna want to snap when I let him go. All right. All right, you're good, dude. Okay, calm down. All right, that's all we can do. He got the fish down, but
As long as he swallow the fish, he'll be able to pass everything.
yeah, that hook might pass, or it might be stuck in his mouth and it'll rust away. But that's all we can do. Yeah, somebody.
Is that a crab? Must be a crappie line. That's what you.
Yeah, I think somebody set a little set line and caught a crappie and left it there, and well, probably left it to come check it, and the bird got it first. Yeah, dang. All right, well, that's why we pick up our trash, huh, dude? Yeah. Although, I mean, it's legal to put a set line out, but you're supposed to check it every 24. We set ours yesterday evening, so we got to go check it in 24 hours.
Right.
But I mean, that's so shallow there. That bird saw it and thought it was an easy meal. Oh well. Oh, hopefully he'll be better, huh? All right. All right. Well, that's all we can do, huh? Have a good one. Ryder and I were about to shove off, and some fishermen across the road from us came and said they needed help. There was a poor blue heron stuck on a fishing line, but it was a blue heron, which they're pretty sharp beaks, so we just had to cut the line. But he did get the fish down, so hopefully he can pass everything. But he flew away, so hopefully we're good, huh? Yeah? All right, shall we shove off? And and there we go.
Now we're going to crash.
We're not gonna crash.
No, off track. We keep playing off track.
All right, so here we are again, Ryder. On the swamp, day 2. Just to catch everybody up. What did we do yesterday?
A line.
We put out a line. Do you remember the kind of line it was?
Yeah.
It was called a trot line. So it's one really long line with a bunch of hooks on it. And we set it up back here in the swamp by our house, right near a pumping station. So a lot of water's coming out of the swamp into this deeper swamp. And then hopefully where the water was coming in, food fish were going in, and maybe there's some catfish or gar or something that wanted to eat them. So we put bait on our lines last night. We left it sitting, and we're gonna go check it this morning, get any fish off.
Now I can see it.
You what?
Now I can see it.
You can see it? But you don't know if we have any fish. We might not. Ooh, something just kicked near where our line is. I don't know if that means we have a fish or if that was just a fish near our line, but yeah, I have some. So let's see. Oh, dude. Our line looks like it's getting stretched. Do you see it?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that mean?
Look, it's stretching and moving. We might have some on there, dude. Oh, look at it. You see it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah? All right. Oh man, something. I think we got at least one fish on there, dude. Look at that. That sucker's bouncing and moving. Are you excited? Yeah? All right, I got it. Oh man, it could just be the current too. Man, that current's really moving. That stinks if it's just current and not a fish. Cause look, so that bait's on. Oh, we do have one. Nice. A big catfish. All right, dude, here's what we're gonna do.
We have a catfish.
We do have a catfish. Nice.
Even one's tangled. See it?
Another one?
No, one tangled up.
Oh, the fish, the bait.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of these tangled. Whoa. Almost big. Catfish.
It's not a bad catfish, huh? Oh, did you do that, or is that another fish?
Another one.
Another one? Cool. Okay. I got the catfish locked in.
Under the nylon.
All right, we'll get it. Don't worry. All right. Gotta take my pliers. Get our line off. Our hook. You hear him? You hear that noise? He's crunching his fins and making him make that cool noise. There we go. All right, you gonna hold on to our line for us? Yeah, you hold on to it. Whoa, dude. Look at that.
Whoa.
What?
One just jumped.
Oh, a big fish just jumped? Whew. Okay. That's all right.
Will we just climb?
Yeah, we'll just climb.
Climb along. Climb.
There we go.
Found you bigger or smaller?
He's a little smaller. Still a good fish, huh? Yeah. And there's the little guy. Huh. Super little guy. He is tinier than the others. Whew. He's real tiny, huh? Oh, oh, something's pulling. Oh, right here. Whoa! Dude!
That's a different kind.
That's a bullhead. Holy cow! Look at that bullhead, dude! Whoa! Brown bullhead alert! Holy cow, dude! Wow! That one's huge!
And heavy.
Whoa! Dude! Wow!
Oh,
Can you believe that?
no.
Dude! That is a stout brown bullhead. Holy cow!
Can I see the eye?
Yeah, there you go. Wow! Look at the size of that thing. Dude! Wow. That is a beautiful fish.
I didn't even know they were in here.
I thought there'd be yellow bullhead. I didn't know there'd be a cool brown bullhead like that. Dude, that's so cool. All right. Decision time. Do we want to let this cool brown bullhead go? No, you want to eat him?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
I think there's more in here probably too.
Well, you think there's more bullhead in here so we could eat him?
Yeah.
He is pretty big though. Woo! That's a big one, huh?
I think the head is bigger than the body.
It is? Dude. That's a cool fish, huh? I mean, I guess we could keep him. He's big, but he's not like the biggest I've ever seen. But man, that is a solid bullhead catfish, huh? Wow, dude. What a cool fish. I'm gonna take my bucket and have that ready, because what we might do is take the hooks off as we go, okay? I need to put my hooks in right to left, yeah?
Why right to left?
And that way when we do it next time, they'll already be in order.
Over and over again?
Yep, we're gonna do it over and over again till we get all the hooks out, okay? Well, you're definitely giving the fish some free food after, huh? That's okay. So we're gonna try and go a little faster, okay? And there won't be any hooks, so you can be our rope guy, okay? You can hold us on there. That would be a huge help, okay? You'll be a big matelot, which is what they call the helpers on the boats. In Cajun French, you're gonna be my matelot. You're doing great, dude. I'm glad you came along with me, because you're being a huge help right now, dude. Dude, that was so fun. That was some cool fish. We're gonna eat those fish or what? Yeah? Who's gonna eat what fish? You want the big one? Okay. What do I get? The medium size? Well, Mom doesn't like bullheads, so you're gonna have to have one of us eat the bullheads. But if you want the big one, I guess I gotta eat the bullhead. Whoa. Big alligator, dude. You see that thing? Whoa! He's huge! Whoa. That was big. Keep our distance. We want to keep our distance. We don't want to bug him. He was out cruising, or not cruising, sunning on the mud. And now he's probably sitting right there in the water. Oh, yeah, I see his bubbles. That was a good one. Thanks so much for coming along on another adventure. As always, be kind. Please rewind. Ryder, anything else to add?
It's real kid fishing. Sound of fun fishing. Subscribe, please.